everyone, how's it going? Kim here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take us through a 40-minute full body strength and stretch workout. This workout has 4 circuits. Each will have 3 exercises that you're going to be working 40 seconds on with a 20-second recovery. 2 of those circuits are going to be standing and then 2 of them will be on the floor. To finish off, we're going to do a 10-minute full body stretch. All you need today is a set of dumbbells and a mat, so go ahead, get set up, and when you're ready, we'll get started. All right, we're gonna warm it up and we're gonna start by taking our shoulders forward and then bring them up, back, and open up that chest. Good, so we're rolling the shoulders forward, rounding out through the back, then taking it back, opening up the chest. Take it nice and slow, just getting movement in through that upper body. We're gonna go 2 more. Good, let's bring those arms all the way up, grab onto one wrist, give it a little bend to the side, stretch out through the side of the body, and then bring it back to center, take it to the other side. Really push the hip in the opposite direction. Good, exhale the arms down, inhale up, and do that again. Take it to one side, and over to the other. Exhale those arms down. One more time, big breath, reach. Nice long stretch. Good. And then reach those arms back. And then from here, we're gonna fold it forward. It's okay to have bent knees and then roll it up. Inhale the arms up, take it back, little back bend here, exhale forward. Rolling it up. 2 more times. Reach and forward. Last one. Good. From here, just shift your weight from side to side. Bending opposite knees. Really just trying to stretch out through the back of those thighs. Last 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Shoulders back and down. We're gonna take it out into a lateral lunge. We wanna take our feet out nice and wide. You're gonna bend one knee, shift that weight to one side, bring the toe off the floor, and then walk it over to the other side. If you can't come this low, you can just do a higher lat lunge and just take it side to side. You wanna get that stretch through the inner thighs. Good, 1 more each side. And then we're just gonna come to center, turn those toes in, place one hand on the floor. Again, if you can't come that far, you can just stay right here. All right, if you've got one on the floor, let's do a little twist here. Bring it down, take it to the other side. Alternatively, you could have a chair in front of you and you could put your hands on a chair. Or just modify to make the movement work for your body. Good, 1 more. And then we're gonna walk our hands over to one side, turn our toes, come into a high lunge, really drive those hips down, and again, give it a twist. And we're gonna step both feet forward, switch sides. Again. Last one. Good, bring both feet together, lift up with a nice straight back, circle out those arms. Good, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring our heel to our glutes, give it a stretch right here, release, other side. Hips forward, stretch out the quads. So we're doing active stretch at the beginning of the workout, and then we'll do some static stretching at the end. Good, last 2. And 1. All right, grab some weights. We're starting with a hang deadlift. So in a hanging deadlift, we have the weights in our hand to start. Our feet are directly underneath our hips. We're going to hinge at the hips, keep our back straight. You want those weights right below the knee. And when you lift up, I don't want you to come all the way up. Slowly come down. You're gonna come up, squeeze the glutes. All right, here we go. Lift, squeeze. Take it nice and slow on the way down. Good, drop your weights. So everything today is gonna be slow tempo, really putting the emphasis on tempo today. So our next exercise, we're gonna be hinged forward and we're gonna be doing seesaw rows. So again, straighten out that back, slight bend in those knees, hinge it, slowly row 1, release, other side. Hold at the top of that movement right here. Hold it. Good. Release. And drop. All right, third exercise in this circuit, we're going to be doing a slow shoulder press. So grab your weights. Nice deep breath in, get those weights right to your shoulders. Good, lift, bring it slowly. Good, lift. Nice job. Okay, from the top, hang deadlift, seesaw row, and shoulder press. Be mindful of your tempo, keep it nice and slow. Focus on really working those muscles. Here we go. Slide it down just below the knees. Pull the belly in, lift. Good job. Back to the rows. Here we go. Nice work. Okay, one more exercise, then we're moving on to our second standing circuit. So on these nice, slow strength workouts, you can try to increase your weights. This is a really good workout for that. Press, take it slow. Nice job. Okay, we get 30 seconds here. Moving on, second round, we're going to be doing a goblet squat. And I know for some of you, goblet squats or even squatting in general is really hard on your knees. So you could do two things. You can either take it into a sumo squat or a sumo deadlift. All right, so a sumo deadlift, we're just hinging instead of bending through the knees. But if you can go into a sumo squat, that might be a little easier. Otherwise, we want that weight in our hand. We're gonna come down, keep our chest lifted. You want those elbows almost to the knees, and slowly bring it back up. Great job. We're gonna work our biceps now. So grab your weights. We want our elbows tucked in. We're going to be lifting and down, just a standard bicep curl. But again, working with that tempo. Shoulders back. Here we go. Lift and slow. Gravity's working against you on this one. Okay, final exercise in this circuit. We're gonna do some lateral shoulder raises, two front raises. We're alternating, so we wanna go nice and slow hold, bring it down, then we're going 1, 2. 3 seconds, keep those elbows slightly bent. Turn your weight so the back is slightly up and bring it down. Good, rotate front. Solid through your core. Nice job. Okay, back to the top. One more time through. Then we're gonna be hitting the floor for our final 2 circuits before we do our stretch. Here we go. Think about pulling that belly in, pushing through the bottom of your feet as you lift. Squeeze your glutes and your quads at the top. Nice job. Whew. Shake it out. We got 8 seconds. Back to your biceps. Here we go. Lift. Work with your breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Nice job. Last move standing. Good. Back of the weight slightly up. Nice job. Okay, take a little rest. Make your way down to the floor. You are gonna need your dumbbells. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with our chest and our triceps. So, I like to be on this side for some reason. I'm gonna take my weights down there. And we're starting with a chest press and a glute bridge. So instead of just an isolated move for the chest, we're actually gonna add in a little bit of glutes, elbows to the side. We're gonna lift, squeeze, hold, then bring those arms down. Keep your glutes up. Take it slow on the way down. Good, try to bring those weights together at the top, right above chest level. Good, bring it down. Next, we're gonna do some tricep work. So I'm gonna do a tricep press to a skull crusher. So on the press, you want your elbows down beside you. Your elbows are bent at 90. We're going to press up, then bend the elbows for a skull crusher. 2 moves for the back of the arms here. Here we go. Press. Slowly bring it down. Good. Press. Nice work. Final move is going to be a closed grip. So I'm going to use one single dumbbell here, and I want that weight right over my chest, elbows to the side. I'm going to be pressing up and down. All right. So let's press that pelvic bone down to the floor. Belly in. Here we go. Press. So this one we're going quick on the way up, slow on the way down. Up from the top. All right, then we're on our last circuit, which is going to be our abdominals. We go in 5, really driving those hips up. Here we go. Lift. Nice work. Triceps. Whew. Elbows bent at 90. Here we go. Press. All right, final exercise, that closed grip in this circuit. We're getting there, we're almost done. One more circuit to go. We go in 3, 2, quick on the way up, slowly down. Nice job. Okay, weights can go off to the side. We don't need them for our abs. Whew. So we're going to start in a tabletop position. So that just means that we want our knees directly above our hip joint. Then from here, I'm turning that pelvic down and our hands are going to be at our side. You want to have a space between your chin and your chest. Think about really focusing on that core. We're going to come into a crunch. So we're lifting and then kicking those legs out, bringing it back, release. Lift and hold, extend. If it's too much for you to extend those legs, if you feel this in your hip flexor, just do the crunch, all right? Ignore that leg kick out. It's not necessary. If you're feeling it in your hips, that means your abs are not doing the work, your hip flexors are. Exhale, hold here. Good job. Okay, drop those feet. Whew. We're gonna scissor leg now. So our shoulders are going to be off the floor. And I'm gonna start with one leg up, and you can have bent knees, all right? Don't worry about having to do the stretch on the hamstring. If you can, that's great, but it's not a requirement of this move. All right, we're going to switch, nice and slow. So here's that option. You can have bent knees instead. Good job. Okay, take it down. We're coming back up to some tabletop legs, and then we're going to be side tapping. So rolling the shoulder and reaching to the side, working those obliques, so the side abdominal muscles. Legs up, again, knees over your toes, shoulders up, come to the side, trying to touch the side of your knee or your shin. Good. One more time through. Give it a little stretch if you like. Back to the crunch with a leg kick out, or just the crunch, tabletop crunch, your choice. Here we go. Good job. Scissor legs. 2, 1, here we go. Good job. Last exercise. All right, back to tabletop. This is it. Remember, pulling those shoulders off the ground, coming to the side. Okay, drop those feet. We're gonna extend the legs out and just let the feet open up. All right, reach the arms up overhead. I'm gonna take you through a nice long post-workout stretch, and we're gonna be doing static holds. Good. Now I want you to roll your feet in, point your toes. Really reach the arms. You feel that stretch all the way down through the abdominal area right here. Good. Slide those arms down beside you. Bring your feet to the floor. And we're going to start nice and easy. So feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. And we're going to turn our knees to one side and just hold for a second. Big inhale, keeping those shoulders on the floor. Now rock it over to the other side. And bring it center. I want you to bring your knees in to meet your chest. I'm gonna take that same stretch a little deeper. Yeah, really just pull those knees in, open up through that low back. You can even just bring the knees out to the side if bringing them up to your chest is uncomfortable, or doesn't work for your mobility. Let's extend one leg all the way out. So we're gonna now take just one knee across the body, keeping the shoulders down on the floor. So as far as you can go without popping that shoulder off. And then turn your head the opposite direction. Slowly roll it back to center, extend that leg down to the floor, and then bring the other knee into the chest. Good, grab onto the outside of that knee, gently pulling it towards the other side. This is a really nice stretch for the back and into our glutes. Back. We're actually going to turn to one side now and come up and take our legs nice and wide. We're going to get into our inner thighs. So legs are as wide as comfortable for you. All right, whatever that looks like. And you want to sit right up on top of those sit bones and turn your hips out. So you want to take your hands to the inner thighs and roll those feet so the toes are pointing back. You can have your hands behind your back and stay right here. All right, you might find that's more than enough of a stretch for you. Or you can bring your hands onto your shins in front of you, whatever feels good. Slide those hands back. We're going to bring our feet together now and bring them as close to us as possible. Wrap our hands around our feet and drop those knees out to the side. Straighten out your back. Good. Let's take one leg, straighten it out. The other foot comes to the inside of that thigh. We're going to slide our hand down either onto our shin or our foot, then turn our chest away from that leg and reach the arm up and across. Lift it up. We're going to bend that straight leg behind us. Take our hands behind our back. All right, and then you just want to try to drive the hip forward by tucking the tailbone underneath. And you can stay right here. This should feel this in your quad. If you need to go deeper, you can bend your elbows. You can lay all the way down to the floor, whatever your body needs to get that stretch and whatever feels good. So never take a stretch farther than feels good. If it starts to hurt or shake, you've gone too far and you're actually just going to do the reverse of relaxing and stretching out that muscle. It's going to start to tense up. So our bodies are all different. Our mobilities are different based on our joints. Good, and slowly bring it up. And then from here, we're just going to take our body and bring it across, giving it a little twist. And again, if you want to go deeper, you can come down to the elbows or you can just stay up on the hands. So get into that hip here. Good, and bring it up. We're going to do that all on the other side. So bring that foot to the inner thigh, extend the leg out, slide that hand to the shin or the foot, turn your chest or reach the arm. And lift. Bend that knee, take it behind you. So here's the 3 steps here. Hands just behind your back, pushing your hip up. Good. Or you want to come down to that elbow. Bring it up nice and slow. Come over that opposite knee. Good. From here, I'm going to just lift up my chest and slide my knees so they're underneath my hips. And I'm going to get into my upper back. So I'm going to take one arm down to the floor and I want to drop that shoulder, twisting my chest away from the floor. And then bring it over to the other side. Good. Rolling it up, we're going to sit up and bring our hands to our low back, elbows together, push the hips forward, look up, get a little bit of a micro bend in through the back. You want to get all through the front of the body, opening up the chest. You can even bring your hands to your heels if it feels good. Relax the head. And slowly bring it up. Hands to the floor, tuck your toes in, walk your hands to meet your feet, And then roll it up nice and slow. Bring those shoulders to your ears, roll them back and down. Let's do that one more time. Good. Reach those fingers up towards the ceiling. And exhale it down. Nice job, guys. You did it. I hope you enjoyed today's 40-minute workout. That's it for me today. You take care, and I'll see you on the next one.